right, the August State of My Galaxy. I hate this, I never remember what I call them until I go to make the thumbnail. Anyways, technically I am a little bit late at this. Today is September 2nd, just about almost September 3rd, it's 10:15 at night right now. And I like to do these on the last day of the prior month, so I should have done this August 31st, but, not like anybody really cares, but I work a fair in my area, which is obviously 4 days. It's Labor Day weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And yeah, the hours are absolutely insane, 8 in the morning till 10 at night. So, by the time I get home, I was dead beat. I was not making videos. I took a shower, went to bed, and literally would pass out. I never passed out so fast in my life until this past weekend. So yeah, I'm a little bit late, but whatever. So, here goes. Jeez, I feel like I didn't unlock anybody. That's kind of weird. Did we have any more key characters this month? I feel like I'm at least always unlocking somebody. I don't know. Well, the first thing is they added Ezra to the game. So here he is. This is a new addition. He looks kind of goofy. Like he's... I don't know, he looks pathetic. He's supposed to be like a good Jedi or something, you know? And he's just like, duh, I'm kind of worthless. I don't like this look either. This is not Ezra. What the F is this? I know what this is. I mean, it comes from the Ahsoka show, but I hate the characters that they made in real life, if you will. They should have just kept him as the animated version. This is Ezra, okay? LMNOP, where the F are you? This is Ezra. Where is he? Oh, why is he way up there? Okay, what the heck did they do here? They screwed Ezra up too. But still, this is more Ezra-y than the new Ezra. When did they do this? Did they change everybody? Yeah, she's still goofy looking. Oh, he's kind of blurry and huge looking. Ugh, yeah, she looks like the dumb new one. I miss the old style. Anyways. But yeah, so he's in the game now. He is... Oh. Skip that. He is a conquest character, so... Yeah, no. For me, that'll be quite some time before I have his doofy ass unlocked. I guess let's just start talking about this. So one thing also, not to keep jumping back to this, but something that's pretty cool is I'm super close to having Reva finally unlocked. Look at that, 302 out of 330. And we currently have a, what's it called? Rise of the Empire, territory battle going on, which means we will have potential to gain more Reva shards. Now, granted, this means I need 28 to unlock her. We've never gotten 28. I think the most we've gotten so far was 24? 23? Somewhere around there. So that sucks. It's going to be one more territory battle on top of this for me to unlock her. But it's getting there. It's pretty cool. That's one thing I'm always worried about. Like, what if my guild kicks me out for some reason? You know, it's like the prizes are what I care about the most. So this is like a top prize right now. So I'm like, whew, so close. Unlock her, and then I guess if you want to kick me out, well, see ya. Anyways, I'm going to talk about stuff I've actually been doing. So, to start, I suppose, we have Sunfac up here favorited. Sunfac isn't really something I care about, but I figured I could probably start working on my Geonosians because, typically in Territory War, whoever our officer is that runs Territory War always has a part where, or a node, whatever you want to call it, where we're supposed to deploy Geonosians, and mine are usually kind of lackluster, so I've been trying to work on them, make them a little bit better, just for that, if anything. I don't really use them anywhere else. I don't even use them in Grand Arena. I don't think I have them on defense, and I know I don't use them on offense, so they're kind of useless otherwise for me personally, but yeah, so that's what Sunfac's there. One, so that way then I can get them all to relic status, and two, because, well, I needed somebody that I'd be working on that I could use, like, ship energy, bonus ship energy, and bonus regular energy on, and I was like, well, Sunfac's not doing anything. Oh, man, pardon that. I'm getting really dry while I'm talking. Another faction that I am working on, which I feel a little bit better about, is the Jawas. Granted, Jawas aren't that cool, and I don't use them all the time either, but they are great against Geos, and currently anytime in Grand Arena, My Jawas prior were like mostly all Gear 12. The only Jawa that was really anything special was regular Jawa, Relic 5. So it'd be like 4 Gear 12s and 1 Relic 5, and like I'd hope for the best that they'd make it through. So I'm like, well, if I get them all to Relic 7, that should massively help. So yeah, I've gotten Jawa Engineer and Jawa Scavenger to Relic 7. Now I just have Chief Nebbit and Dathcha to do. However, in the meantime, I am working on Marin. The reason I'm working on her is, well, I figure I might as well just finish off the Night Sisters squad, since they've had the rest of them finished off for longer than any of these new squads I'm working on. You know what I mean? Like Jawas I've kind of just started, where I've had Asajj at Relic 7 for a long time, Mother Talzin for a decent amount of time, Night Sister Zombie. I mean, that might have been last month, but still, old Daka. So I'm like, well, let's just get Marin going. Plus, I put the Omicron on her. Actually, yeah, that might have been something I did this month too. I put the Omicron on her because I thought it'd be worth it for Grand Arena whenever a Night Sister ally is defeated or revived. She gains 100% turn meter, blah, blah, blah. So, and I figured this gives me double Omicrons with her and Asajj. So, I am currently working on her. Once she gets to Relic 7, then I'll be all set with her, and I can get back to my Jawas, I guess. Get them finished off. And then I'll probably go to my Geonosians and get them finished off. Obviously, Alpha Brood would be first. He's the leader and all that, so might as well. Captain Drogon's still just hanging out up here. I want to get him to at least Relic 8, so that way then he's, you know, I mean, he's supposed to be GL Leia's lifter, but I've been working on so many other things, and going to Relic 8 is such a project, and Captain Drogon's not that cool. I mean, he's decent, especially under Leia, but I feel like he's okay where he's at for now. I still want to get him to Relic 8, but I'm like, well, it's working as Relic 7, so whatever, it's not really a priority. So who knows when he'll get there, sometime, just, I don't know when. Darth Malgus, Darth Malgus is at Relic 3 just by chance, you know, it was like, when I'm trying to farm this crap for Relic 7, like these stupid things that take forever to get, because you need about 9 billion regular pieces when you go to the scavenger. So I would build up stuff and be waiting on that. So then I just work on other characters in the meantime. Like Chief Nebbit down here is Relic 3. Well, that's why. It's not because I was actually working on him. It was just like, well, I guess I'll throw something down on him in the meantime. Same as Malgus. So I do want to get Malgus pretty beefed up. I would like to get him... I mean, Relic 7 is kind of like my new stopping point, but I'd kind of like to get him to like 8 or even 9. Most preferably 9, only because you also need Darth Revan and Darth... What the heck's his name? The guy that sucks the energy out. Malgus? No, it's not Malgus. He is Malgus. Darth... what the heck's his name? Hold on. Where are they? Sith Empire. Where is he? Darth Malak. Jeez, why am I drawing a blank? How annoying. Anyways, but they both need to be Relic 9 for the Leviathan. Problem is, though, is if I work on Darth Malgus, his team isn't that great. You know? Darth Revan, Relic 4. Bastilla Fallen, Relic 4. Sith Assassin, Gear 12. Sith Empire Trooper, not even worked on. Malak, Relic 6. You know, the only one that's Relic 7 at least is Sith Marauder, which isn't a bad character, but he's almost like a glass cannon. Like, he can hit pretty good, but he also dies fast. So I'm like, man, to work on Malgus means I gotta work on a lot. I gotta get the rest of these guys kind of beefy too. That way then he actually has a solid team around him. So that's kind of my hesitation there. It's gonna be a lot more work than just getting Malgus beefed up. Anyways, as far as the rest of these guys, they're all basically the same status. Armor, Gideon, Lobot, Canderous. Nothing's really changed there. Ooh! One thing I wanted to say is, I don't know if this is actually the team to use, but the other day in Grand Arena, so normally my go-to for a Mandalorian squad is Maul, Jango, the Mandalorian Beskar Armor, Sabine, and Bo-Katan. I just choose them because they're kind of like my strongest options right now. But the other day, I was in Grand Arena, yesterday actually, and I used Jango on accident in a bounty hunter team. I wasn't thinking that I usually save them from Mandalorians. put him in the bounty hunter. Then I went to go use my Mandalorian squad. Forgot against who at this point. But I was like, oh crap, Jango was used. So I ended up using Maul, Mandalorian Beskar armor, Sabine. I probably used Bo-Katan. But I put Armorer. And then the Armorer was able to go right away. Almost like Wat Tambor. Every time you enter a battle, Wat Tambor goes right away. Or Han, he always shoots right away. Well, Armorer went first. And I put some Beskar Ingot on Maul. And the battle went absolutely fantastically. It went way better than I've ever had a Maul-led Mandalorian team go. And I was like, holy crap. Jango's holding us back. I need to not use him anymore, and I need to start using Armorer. Now, I know Armorer is decent, because I've gone up against a C team that I think... What was it before? I don't know. I think I didn't focus on killing the Armorer, and it ended up just being C and the Armorer. And the Armorer... This word is so weird to say, but the Armorer puts 3 stacks of Beskar Ingot on C, and I couldn't touch C. Every attack I did like nothing. C was practically invincible because of this character. So that was the reason why I even started working on her. Just to kind of get her beefy as like a support for some of my squads. But now I'm like, oh man, I really got to start working on this character and get her to relic 7. That way then with under a Maul lead, maybe she can be insane. So yeah, that was a cool discovery the other day. I was like, okay, well, I guess I got that new squad configured. Anyways, as a side note, Rey is really disappointing to me and pissing me off. You know, for a GL who I thought was decent, especially when she first came out, she's been absolute shit recently, and it's pissing me off. I mean, I went up against a Dr. Aphra-led squad and lost with her. And it was like, are you serious right now? How is this dumb team beating a GL? I don't know what's the matter with her. I don't know if I'm just using the wrong allies. From what I understand, Rey is supposed to be good with any light side team. Like when she first came out, Arnold would put her with a whole team of Jawas, and the Jawas were way better because of her and stuff. But I don't know. Has she been nerfed or something along the way, or what's up? I don't know. She just sucks though, and it's making me mad. Like, she's supposed to be decent. She's a GL, and Dr. Aphra's beating you? Okay, cool. Anyways. Oh yeah, that's another thing that reminds me too. So I think like I said, my Omicron for this month, I think was the one I put on Marin. And then after this, I'm trying to think, I think there was one more, but I can't remember what it was. But anyways, after this, I'll start doing Malgus. That way then, he can get a little bit better too, even if it's just for Grand Arena. Anyways, who did I have? I'm trying to just look through and see who I might have had that got beefier. I don't know if Snips hit Relic 9 this month. She very well could have. I mean, August 2nd, it could have happened or something. I don't know. Actually, I think I talked about this last month. I don't know. In any case, she got to Relic 9 recently. The whole point of that was just because that's a requirement for GL Ahsoka, so might as well get it done. I say this all the time, and I still mean it. I do want to get Wampa and Grievous to higher relics, just because each relic that Grievous gains gives him more health, and Grievous's damage output is based on his health. So the more health he has, the harder he's gonna hit. So I do want to get him to a higher relic, just so then he's more of a problem. And I also want to do Wampa just because, you know, he's great in Grand Arena, and I'm thinking having him at Relic 9 is only gonna help. But I don't know when that's going to happen. It's just something that's in the back of my mind constantly. Let's see. Yeah, I see a bunch of Relic 6 characters that I want to at least get to Relic 7, but don't know when I'm going to be able to do that because I'm so busy working on all kinds of other nonsense. And then, look, pretty soon I'll be unlocking Reva, and I might as well work on her because she's great with with other Night Sisters. Night Sisters, Inquisitors. And I'm sure the Assault Battles event is a lot easier when you have her than when you don't. So it's like a double reason to start working on her right away. I feel like there were some characters that I had that I was working on that I just recently unfavorited, but not seeing anybody. There definitely was one yesterday. I can't remember who it was. Well, we'll keep looking. It could have just been the Java, actually. One of these two. Whoops. Maybe that's all it was. And I already talked about them, so... Oh yeah, Jedi Consular. Was that this month when I got him to Relic 7? I got Jedi Consular to Relic 7, mostly as a joke. Also, though, because he does have a ship. And because... of the stupid Gungan raid. He's in it, so I figured, well, whatever. Might as well get him stronger, then he can have better output. Who else? I can't remember. There was somebody that I just unfavorited. And I thought I had another Omicron somewhere, but I'm not even seeing Omicrons jumping out at me. I don't know. And then these are just Gear 12s, which I'm obviously not working on currently. That's why they're just down here. Well, that's disappointing. I don't know. Anyways, as far as... Oh, did Kiadamuni hit 7-star this month? Or was that last month? Man, I keep forgetting. I don't know. We'll just talk about it now, because another thing I've been thinking about doing was working on him. I originally didn't want to just because he's not that good, for one. Especially considering how much of a grind it is to unlock him. Like, he should be way better than he is. And two... I just don't want to add to my list of stuff that I'm working on. I already have a lot, as you saw. I got 3 entire rows worth of characters I'm working on. But he is needed in the Gungan raid, and I'm like, it probably could help. You know, it's like having the Gungans, obviously, is the best team to have for that raid. I feel like he might be able to help. So, I don't know. I've been thinking about it. Oh, here's a character I should probably work on. It would make Ray better. I do have him, you know. Maybe I should start working on him, and then Ray won't suck as much. You know, this is a bit random, but I was just looking at this. He has a hole right there in his shirt. Oh, that must be where he gets stabbed from Ray. Never mind. I was going to say, why would he have a hole in his shirt when he wears, like, armor all day? But never mind. That's when he got stabbed, and then Ray ended up healing him. Forgot about that. Anyways, was there any new characters that we unlocked then? Any star increases? Actually, I did have a star increase. Paz Vizsla. Been working on him forever, and he finally hit it. And Paz Vizsla is a requirement, I think, for the new Bo-Katan. So maybe I should start working on him just so that I can get more of those requirements met. Let's see. I have been slowly farming for Boss Nass. As you can see, he's only at 23 out of 100, but I'm working on it. Every day I spend energy to try to get some of his shards. Oh yeah, I've been working on, I think, Phalanx and Tarpals. So as you can see, Tarpals is 28 out of 65, and Phalanx is 56 out of 85. Now I said, oh yeah, because I also worked on Padme Obi-Wan a little bit. He's at 32 out of 65. So he's getting there towards 5-star, so that's kind of cool. I do want to work on him and Master Qui-Gon, only because they have like an assault battles event together, and from what I hear from some members of my guild that have them unlocked and stuff, I hear that the rewards are actually really good on this. So it's like, well, geez, I want to get in on that. I want to get a piece of that, but I gotta get them the 7-star first before I can even try. So speaking of character unlocks, actually I think we had this doofus, the one that has a mask that just looks like a face, which is kind of funny. Captain Enoch. I think we had him this month. And, yeah, as far as anything else, we got Third Sister that I'm very close to unlocking. We got Admiral Trench is getting pretty close. I mean, I'm at 85, so that's 9505, 1525, 35. So 3 more conquests. Well, 2 more after this one that just started today. And I'll have Admiral Trench as well. Don't know if I'm super excited about it, but still cool. Kind of like Luthen Rail. I don't even know who he is or care about him, but alright. Hey, Bo-Katan. Here she is. Let me see. Where's, like... Does it show her event? I just want to see this real quick, because we were just talking about her. Yeah, Kelleran, Beck, Paz Vizsla, and IG and Grogu. They all need to be Relic 7. Ironically enough, I do have Paz Vizsla, obviously, at Relic 7. Oh, not at Relic 7, at 7-star. So I could start working on him to get him to Relic 7. That would meet that requirement. And then I was saying, ironically enough, because Kelleran Beck is a character that I've wanted to work on forever. I thought he was cool since day one, and I have been wanting to beef him up. And now this is like an excuse. I didn't even realize that. Like, oh, so if I do this, then it's just IG-12 and Grogu, which I have absolutely zero work put into it, I think. IG-12 and Grogu. Yeah, he's sitting right here. I don't really care about him that much. There's fleet battles. That's a good area to have. I never know what to do with my energy. So I might have to start farming that then. I gotta finish him off. He's super... Well, why does he look creepy? What's going on? His face is weird. He looks better in the thumbnail. Look, thumbnail. He's just a normal guy. Here... Oh, man, what are you doing? Anyways, so yeah, he's super close to 5-star at least. I didn't realize I had so much work still. I thought he was close to 6-star. 5-star is a problem, but I can at least try to get him there, and then just keep it going, and then, yeah, for the new stupid Bo-Katan, like, I really care about her, but, you know. As far as the ships go, oh yeah, I unlocked the Scythe this month. I forgot about that. Yeah, I've been looking forward to this, too, and we finally did it, which is pretty cool. What I think is pretty crazy is this ship is 97,464 power on its own. This is one ship, almost 100,000 power. It's kind of ridiculous. I don't know how much closer we could get it, but geez, both of these, they can go 2 more relics, which means that's 4 relics total. We possibly could hit 100,000 with one ship. That is ridiculous. Anyways, other than that, I don't think anything happened. I don't think I really reliced up anybody that has a ship, so it's not like a ship moved up. Haven't unlocked any new ships. Pretty sure everything's just about the same, other than the Scythe. Actually, nope, because even my Geos, nothing's happened with them yet either. Yeah, so same progress, and still Executor, because this event never comes around, is only at 60 out of 100. Getting this ship to 7-star has been absolutely ridiculous. It's like we have one event a month. So if that's the case, we have September where I'll be at 70. October I'll be able to hit 80. November 90. So by December I should finally have this ship at 7-star. Actually, I could speedrun it a little bit if I start like hoarding crystals. Because I think it's, what is it, 999 crystals to do a refresh. So if I save like 4,000 crystals, that should be plenty enough to get him next month. Or this month, actually. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, also as another goofy side note, the Radis has been kind of working out for me recently. I've used it twice in Grand Arena. I've also used it in a Galactic Challenge. I don't know what's up, but it's been doing pretty good for me. And I'm like, first off, there's not even enough ships for a full team. Second off, one of the ships I can't even use because it's not 7-star. The captain's not worked on. You know, this one, the Zori Bliss one. So this leaves me with only 4 resistance ships and then random ships as like reinforcements. But it's been going pretty well. So yeah, I don't know why GL Ray sucks, but like essentially her ship squad's decent. That's a weird situation. As far as remaining ships, well, Fury Class Interceptor, that's actually going to be pretty soon, which is pretty awesome. I'll be able to unlock this thing relatively soon. Yeah, I still need 90 more shards, so that's quite a few conquests, but we're getting there. I mean, it'll be 260 after this conquest is over, so that's cool. And it is a requirement for Leviathan, so I'll finally be able to make more progress on that. And then it's just these 2 stupid capital ships, which I'm sure take decades to get to 7-star, just like the mother effing Executor. But anyways, I guess for the most part, that is all. So that was the state of my galaxy. Thanks for checking this out with me, and until next time, I said see ya.